Good morning, world. Good day, good evening, and all the rest of it. A surprise show here this morning. Bit earlier than normal. Got to make sure you keep your eye on my website, martynlucas.com. That's where I post all my shows, martynlucas.com. Go and check it out for the events every day live that I do here on Sessions and YouTube and all around the world. So it's great to be with you. Santiana Ramil has joined. Hello. Rayvon is here. One of our top crew members is here today. Very excited to see Rayvon and the Gerd family, Marie, Rosie. The whole family is crew members of mine here on Sessions, and also they follow me on YouTube as well. And we got a special couple of days coming up now. It's Thanksgiving here in America. So for the next couple of days, I've got lots of surprise videos coming out on YouTube. All right, they're coming out on YouTube. So very excited. My first premiere will come out straight as we finish here today at 12 o'clock. There's two coming out, one at 12:15. So check out the upcoming videos. Just go onto my videos tab and you will see the upcoming uploaded videos. So we've got some special stuff coming out exclusively on YouTube today and tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So there you go. If you've just joined me, welcome, good evening. If you're an artist or you are a musician and you love what I'm doing here and you want to do the same, you can be in my crew and I'll coach you and promote you. Everything that you see here in the studio is in my Amazon shop. Okay, it's all in my Amazon shop, amazon.com/shop/Martyn Lucas. That's easy, isn't it? Go there and you can see my gift ideas for Christmas. If you want to help me raise money for charity, send me a link of the products that you want to buy and I will send you an affiliate link back, and that money that I earn from that I will donate to my charities. So if you want to give this Christmas without it costing you any money whatsoever, it's the same price you pay normally, but the 2 or 3% commission I get, I will donate. But all the products in my store, in my studio, are on amazon.com/shop/Martyn Lucas. There you go. Right, it's great to be here. So excited today because we've got these premieres. I have not had premieres coming out on YouTube for ages. It's been a while, all live shows, but I now do have all these premieres coming out. So it's really, really exciting. A couple of days. Hi there, Martyn. I'm off to work in 10 minutes. Catch me on the replay on YouTube, my friend. Catch all the premieres today, and then you can go and check them out later. Marbecca, hello, Marbecca. How are you? Great to have you as a friend. Also, all the Gerd family they're now all my friends on Facebook and likes to the pages. So that's cool. Great stuff. All right, shall we do some music? Yeah, let's do some music, shall we? All right. Let's start off with some, what haven't we done for a while? Billy Joel. Here we go. If you search for tenderness, isn't hard to find. You can have the love you need to live. I want truthfulness, I might as well be blind. Always seems to be so hard to give. Honesty, such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Hardly ever heard, mostly what I need from you. I can always find someone to say they sympathize. If I wear my heart out on my sleeve, I don't want some pretty face, tell me some pretty lies. All I want is someone to believe. Honesty, such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty, hardly ever would. Mostly what I need from you. Welcome, Chris, to the party. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you, mate. I can find a lover, I can find a friend. I have security until the bitter end. Anyone can comfort me with promises again. I know, yeah. When I'm deep inside of me, don't be too concerned. I won't ask for nothing while I'm gone. I want sincerity. Where else can I turn? You're the one that I depend upon. Honesty, hardly ever would. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty, hardly ever would. Mostly what I need from you. Mostly what I need from you. There we go. Chris just said to me, where's the best place to buy the loves and the likes? I'll tell you exactly, and thank you very much for asking. It's so important, actually. That's a really, really important question. Because you can buy the loves in two places, on the app or the website. If you're on the website, which is sessionslive.com/Martyn Lucas, I'm going to give you the link right now here in the chat. If you're on the website right now, there is the website right there. Copy that into your browser. You go up to the shop and you buy it on the shop. Okay, buy it on the shop on the website. It's half the price. The reason it's half the price is because Apple don't take a commission and Google Play Store don't take a commission. They do on the app, they don't on the website. It's direct. So if you go to the shop, it doesn't matter whether you buy $5 worth of love or $1 million worth of love. The rate is the same, doesn't get cheaper, so it's entirely up to you. What I tend to do, because I like to support artists, I buy the $100 and that lasts me a while. That's how I do it, and that's what I give to my crew and the artists that I coach. So I buy it on the website. That's the cheapest way to buy it. And fantastic. Thank you for asking that question. It's a very, very important question, and I hope that explains it for you. If you not sure what I just said, oh, you did. Cheers, Martyn. You got it. Okay. Because if you didn't, I was going to share with you on the screen the website and show you. But if you've got that, then I don't need to do that. That's great. Okay, great. Fantastic. I sense some love coming down the pipe then. Is that what's going on? Don't forget, everything you see here today is in my Amazon shop. Amazon.com/shop/Martyn Lucas. Go and check it out. You can see all the items here. Hi, I'm whacking home from school. Hello, Rosie. How are you? Good to see you. One of my fans over there from England, and Rosie came on the show yesterday. In fact, she's come on a couple of times. Always lovely to hear from her. Janol is here as well. Welcome to the party. And if you're watching me on YouTube, you can drop your requests in the live chat there. And if you want to give me a tip, remember, everything is supported and paid for by your love and donations. I don't get paid to be here. I get it from all the love I get from sessions and YouTube and Facebook and so on. So in the live chat, you can make a live request on YouTube, and to the little dollar sign underneath, you can make a request and just give me $1 tip if you want, or more. On YouTube, over on my page, in the comments, you can give a little star, and that's a way to send some love if you want to. Hi, Rosie. See you later. There's Dad popping in. Rosie, good. Be right back. Cheers, Chris. Marie is here. Hi, Rosie. That's mum, dad, and that's the whole Gerd family right there. How cool is that? I love it. All right, here we go. This is my life. I love that. I think that's brilliant. Here we go. Got a call from an old friend who used to be real close. Said he couldn't go on the American way. Closed the shop, sold a house, bought a ticket to the West Coast. Now he gives him a stand up routine in a lie. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. I don't need you to tell me it's time to come home. Either way, it's okay, you wake up in your own space. Go ahead with your own life, but leave me alone. I never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was the victim of a circumstance. I still belong, don't get me wrong. You can speak your mind, but not on my time. I don't care what you say anymore, I'm alright. I don't want you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, but leave me alone. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. I don't need you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, but leave me alone. I never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was the victim of a circumstance. I still belong, don't get me wrong. You can speak your mind, but not on my time. Take it to yourself, it's my life. Take it to yourself, it's look at this. Fantastic. Chris. We got some big booming loves to do right now. This is amazing. Boom. And Mr. Lovett in the house. Chris, everybody from England, has just given me 500 loves. You know what that means. This is fantastic. We probably ranked up as well. So I can't thank you enough. Let me give Chris some big love on the screen. There we go. Chris, everybody, just gave me 1,000 loves. Let's have a look. Let's see what that does to my chart position. I'm starting today. We've slipped back. We're 149. I can already tell you, though, Chris is now in the lead in my crew chart with 20,000 stars. I'm going to refresh it, though. 149 in the world. We are now 98. We've jumped 40. Wow. We've jumped 51 places. 51 places. Wow, that's much better. That's much better. It's been a really quiet week. And now we've kicked it off. That is just the best. We're now 98 in the world. We were 149. So what a jump. 51 places. Chris, you've now got 20,000 stars. You are in the lead. Rayvon is behind you at 10,000. Pippa 3,000. Gail at 1,000. Rosie at 840. Leah 64. And World Piano Man fan number 6. That's amazing. What a jump. What a jump. That's great. Thank you very much, Chris, indeed, for that. Can't believe it. What a great jump. Whoa, I'm going to give it another boom. Absolutely going to give it another boom. There we go. Boom. Can't believe that. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Chris. That means so much. It's not just the $10 tip there. It's not just the $10. Yes, come on, everyone. Absolutely. You're getting live entertainment here on your big screen in your house for $10. For free, everybody else. But it's not just the $10. It's the fact you're there listening and watching and enjoying my music, and I can't thank you enough. And also on top of that, the love and the stars that just gives me. I mean, literally. We've got Hank Williams Jr. We've got some big stars this week in session, some really big global superstars. And there's over 800 performers. And I'm currently, I'm 98 in the world now, which, that's amazing. So I can't thank you enough. A few weeks ago, just so you know, we reached the heights of number 2. We did it a couple of weeks on a row, but I hope to do that again. All right, so here we go. This is another Billy Joel. We're doing some Billy Joel songs this morning. I'm just feeling Billy Joel. All right, you ready? Chris, only ask one favour, Martyn. Yes, go ahead. Titus ONG is here. Rosie, it's so cold outside. She's on the way home from school. Hello, Rosie. You drive safe. No, walk safe. Walk safe, cycle safe. Whatever it is you're doing to get home, be safe, okay? Chris said, requesting anybody out there by Martyn Lucas. Yes. Do you want to hear? I've got 3 versions now. In fact, I've got 4 versions. I've got the original version of anybody out there. I've got the unplugged version of anybody out there. The new modern rhythm of anybody out there. And the dance version of anybody out there. All my own song, 4 different ways of playing it. Which way would you like? You can have any one you want or all of them. Don't care. I'm happy to play that song for you anytime. Marbecca says, hi, Martyn. Hello, Marbecca. How are you? If you're just tuning in around the world, everything you see in my shop, everything you see in my studio is on my shop, amazon.com/shop/Martyn Lucas. The microphone, the lights, the smoke machine, everything you see here, it helps support my channel. And there you go. If you're an artist and you want me to coach you, join my crew, and I will show you how you can earn up to $2,000 a week online here. And all my artists in my stable do. I help them all be successful. So if you'd like that, or any of the equipment you see in my studio here, it's amazon.com/shop/Martyn Lucas. All right. Titus ONG is here. And so, Chris, which version of anybody out there would you like? It's entirely up to you. I'm happy to do any one or all of them. Any will do. Love the song. All right. Today, then, let's go with the the new version of the sound. It's not the dance version. It's the new rhythm. Here we go. Is there anybody out there for me? Is there anybody out there to share my life? Is there anybody out there for me? Oh, to love me for what I am, not what I appear to be. Oh, we got a couple of guests in our green room. Hello, give us a wave. Give us a wave. You'll be live on the show in a couple of minutes at the end of this song. All right? I think it's Titus. Titus ONG is calling into the show. You could be live on the show in a couple of minutes. I remember many years ago, it started here, playing my songs to the likes of you. I've traveled all over the world. I played in every major capital too. As I traveled so far and wide, I found a wife, I made a family. Those days are gone now, I'm home alone again, starting over, trying to make things right. Is there anybody out there for me? Is there anybody out there to share my life? Is there anybody out there for me? Oh, to love me for what I am, not what I appear to be. Not for money, not for fame, no, not again. I remember when I was 4 years old, I used to play piano beside my dad. When I was sad, when I was glad, my music never let me down. This is my commitment, I'm looking for love to last the rest of my life. People judge me before they know me. They haven't ever been inside my home. Is there anybody out there for me? Is there anybody out there to share my life? Is there anybody out there for me? Oh, to love me for what I am, not what I appear to be. Not for money, not for fame, no, not again. Is there anybody out there to share my life? Is there anybody out there for me? Oh, to love me for what I am, not what I appear to be. Oh, not for money, not for fame, no, not again. There we go. Anybody out there? That was especially for Chris from Leeds, who has been watching me on his big screen TV. And it's great when I saw the picture of that. It's like, wow, that looks so cool. It just makes you realise that people are watching you all over the world. CMV Studio is here. Morning boss Tom. CMV Studio is here today. A guy who is #1 DJ on Sessions and also helps support all my artists in my stable. We now have 3 signed up artists, and we have many, many more coming down the line who are signing up and being part of my crew. When you're in my crew and you're in my stable of artists, then I will promote you. I will promote you to my YouTube channel, my website, and we're all artists working together. And my aim is all my artists to earn money here on Sessions, YouTube, Facebook. $2,000 a week is what we do. That's the target, and that's what I'm getting, trying to get people to do. So if you're an artist and you want that coaching, I will gladly help you. If you're watching the show and you love what you see on the screen, everything here in my studio, the speakers, the microphone, the lights, the smoke machine, everything you see here, it's basically an Amazon shop. Everything here is available on my shop, amazon.com/shop/Martyn Lucas. Go and check it out. All the dates when I go live on my show are on my website, martynlucas.com, the events page at the top, martynlucas.com. I know we had a slight glitch yesterday, but that'll be back up again today. Titus, you called into the show. I was just about to answer the call and you disappeared. I had you in my green room. You called in from Indonesia. Titus ONG called into the show. I presume you were calling in for a dedication or to say hello to the world. You called in and we lost you. Rosie said it's raining where I am, and Chris said it's sunny here in Leeds. It's a little bit overcast today here in Texas. We had a storm last night, and when we have storms in Texas, we have storms. We have tornadoes and stuff like that. We're in Tornado Alley here, and it gets a little bit scary when we have tornadoes and stuff. In fact, recently, not that long ago, about 6 months ago, I think it was, there was a lightning strike which hit a house 3 doors down from us, set fire to the house, went straight through from the top to the bottom of the house and set fire to the house. It was quite a bang, I can tell you, and it was 3 doors down. So lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place. I hope that's true, because that was a bit close. Anyway, this next song goes out to Rosie. Rosie's walking home from school in the rain. She's walking home from school in the rain right now. So let's think of Rosie right now. She's walking home in the rain, and here's another Billy Joel song, especially for you, Rosie. Keep yourself dry. And this is Uptown Girl. Uptown girl, she's been living in her uptown world. I bet she never had a backstreet guy, that her mama never told her why. I'm gonna try for an uptown girl. She's been living in a white bread world, as long as anyone with hot blood can. And now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am. And when she knows that she wants from a time, and when she wakes up and makes up her mind, she'll see I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. You know I'm living in my uptown world. She's getting tired of her high-class toys and all the presents from her uptown boys. She got a chance. But maybe someday when my ship comes in, she'll understand what a guy I've been, and then I'll win. And when she's working, she's looking so fine. And when she's talking, she'll say that she's mine, oh mine. She'll say I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. She's been living in a white bread world as long as anyone with hot blood can. And now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am, uptown girl. And an uptown girl, she's been living in her uptown world as long as anyone with hot blood can. Gonna show her I'm a man. Uptown girl, she's been living in her uptown world. Uptown girl. There you go. Uptown Girl by Billy Joel. And great stuff. Chris is still here. Chris said, thanks. You are very, very welcome indeed. How is everybody today? Do you know what? It's time for a cup of tea. Time for a cup of tea. What are you drinking? What's your favorite tea? In America, right? They don't have proper tea. They have tea which they drop into, they call it a pitcher. They put it in the fridge, you fill it with ice, they cool it down and they ruin it. That's what my wife does. Terrible. Tea, hot with milk. Because tea without milk is merely vegetable soup. Do you not agree? If you want to talk to me today about that, you go into order for yourself. I just got a message here from Holly Hendricks Moat who said, you're going to order for yourself. You're going to order for yourself. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Holly. You're watching the show right now, and I'm not sure what you mean. You're going to order for yourself. I don't know what that means. That's your message to me this morning. I'm uncertain of what that means. This is a live show around the world. We're on Facebook, YouTube, multiple websites, and we're also here on Sessions. And you can phone in your live requests. You can come live onto the show. Can you see the little link there? Can you see the little link? I'm gonna post everybody the link. If you want to phone in today and wish the world well, you can, and make your live dedications and live requests. Here is the link. You either click on it, depending on where you're watching, or you copy and paste it into a browser. Let me put it there for you. It's in the chat on Facebook. Let me put it here on my Facebook page as well. There we go. And let's put it in YouTube as well. Don't miss anybody out. There we go. There it is. And we're also going to put it here on Sessions. There it is. Earlier on, Titus called me up, and then they hung up. I don't know what happened to them. Chris, do you want to come in to have a chat? By the way, anybody has a business here to promote, we have a huge audience, over 100,000 over all platforms every day. If you like that idea, for $200 a week, which helps support my channel, you can have me play your commercial 100 times a week over 18 hours. All right? And on all platforms. If you'd like that, if you have a business and you'd like to promote something, just contact me, martynlucas.com, and you can have your commercial played 100 times over the week. Martyn, where do you stand on Marmite? Love it or hate it? I don't like it. Chris, I don't like Marmite. Do you like Marmite? Are you a Marmite lover? I hate it. Talking about our sponsors, here is our sponsor, Cindy Coggins Realtor. If you'd like to be like Cindy and sponsor the show, $200 will get you a week. Once you've done a week, then you unlock a special loyalty discount, and you can have $200 for a month after the first week. And you can cancel at any time. If you've got a business you want to promote or something you want to promote, 100 plays a week, you could have 400 plays a month for $200. Very, very cost-effective way to market yourself. So here is Cindy Coggins, our realtor, sponsor again this week. There you go. That's Cindy Coggins, our realtor. She's one of our sponsors. $200 and you get 100 plays over a month once you've unlocked the first week. So if you'd like that, just reach out to me at martynlucas.com and you can have your commercial for your business on my show. And it supports my show, and it also gives you huge amounts of publicity to huge amounts of people. Love it. Fantastic. All right. The request slot is now available again. Once again, the request slot is now available. You can call in live to the show on the link that I've given you. And there we go. I'm going to change the mood right now. And we'll move away from Billy Joel for just a minute. And this time, I'm going to go over to some Beatles music. And there's a few Beatles songs I haven't done for a very long time, which I want to do right now. Unplugged version. You ready? Here we go. Day after day, alone on a hill, a man with a foolish grin, keeping perfectly still. But nobody wants to know him. They can see he is just a fool. He never gives an answer, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Well on his way, his head in a cloud, a man of 1,000 voices talking perfectly loud. But nobody ever hears him or the sound he appears to make. He never seems to notice, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Round and round and round and round we go. Round and round and round and round we go. Round and round and round and round we go. Round and round and round and round we go. Well on his way, his head in a cloud, the man of 1,000 voices talking perfectly loud. But nobody ever hears him or the sound he appears to make. He never seems to notice, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Round and round and round day after day. Alone on a hill, the man with a foolish grin, keeping perfectly still. But nobody wants to know him, they can see he's just a fool. He never gives an answer, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Round and round and round we go. Round and round and round we go. Round and round and round and round we go. Round and round and round. Round and round and round we go. There we go, Rosie. Oh, Rosie, right, come on then. It's time. It's time to give up some real love. And Rosie on the screen. Rosie on the screen gave me 99, 1, 1, 1. And then Christopher M, one of my artists, came in here as well. Rosie, thank you very much indeed. And Christopher, thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Christopher, for your love. One of my artists here on Sessions, soon to go live. And I'm going to be promoting him. He's in my stable, the Martyn Lucas stable of artists. And very, very excited to have Christopher here. Great voice, great sound. You're going to love him. You are going to love him. And he has some great artists with him as well. So thank you for being here, Christopher. Thank you very much, Rosie. You gave me a 101 to 102 loves. That's amazing. Thank you very much indeed. Christopher, great to have you here, and awesome. Christopher is an artist on Sessions, and he's all set up there ready to rock and roll. Absolutely great. Thank you very much indeed, Christopher. Well done, mate. Thank you so much indeed. Looking forward to having you. Titus, you called in earlier and then you disappeared off the screen, and you called in and then hung up. Don't know what happened there, but if you want to call back, feel free. Good day, my friend, he says. Martin, where do you stand on Marmite? I answered that, didn't I? I said I hate it. I'm not a Marmite fan, I'm afraid. That's not for me. Get Christopher in the green room. Hey, look at that, Christopher. People are asking, my fans are asking to see you. So yes, all right, if Christopher is still here, there is the link, Christopher. You can come live into the show. We have our fans waiting to talk to you and see you. Look at that, you see? The artists in my stable get extra love. And I'm here to promote and support everyone. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much indeed. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing Christopher go live. I've always said in music, there is no competition at all. We're all here to help each other. Everything that we do, we support each other. I'm nothing like Christopher. Christopher's nothing like me. I'm a singer. I do what I do. Christopher does what he does. And that's it. We're all different. So we can all help each other. All right? Let's do another Beatles song. And if Christopher wants to phone in, feel free. Chris from England, from Leeds, would love to meet you. He's a country singer. We've got some big country singers over here in Texas, and you're going to really enjoy him. Right now, though, here's another one for another Beatles song. This is Come Together. Here come off that top, he come grooving up a story. He got Juju Apple, he won honey roller, he got head down to his knees. Gotta be a joker, he just do what he please. Oh yeah. He went on shoe shine, he got Georgia football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola. come together right now over me. He got Warner's gumbo, he got Cyber Cracker, he got Open Wanted, he got feet down to his knees. Hold you in his armchair, you can feel his disease. Come together right now over me. Come together. He early roller coaster, he got early warning, he got muddy water, he got mojo filter. He said 1 and 1 is 3. Got to be good looking 'cause he's so hard to please. Come together right now over me, over me, over me, over me, over me, over me. There we go, great. Have a good night at work. Rave on, Chris said. And Rosie sent me some more love. Let me just take care of the thank yous first of all. Thank you, Rosie, for coming in again there with some more love. Rosie's killing it today. A mic drop and a horn. She's coming in. She ain't messing about today. Absolutely great. Thank you very much, Rosie. Chris said, unable to start the call. Something went wrong. Nothing's wrong, Chris. Just take the bottom line of that link there. Not the whole thing, just the bottom line. Just that bottom line from HTTPS. Copy that bit. Copy that bit. Let me give it to you again. Into any browser. Into your phone, into your browser. And it will call in. It's working. We just had a couple of calls come in. So Christopher, loved you to come on the show. Just copy and paste that into the browser. And it will work. And Chris from Leeds, one of my friends here, is looking forward to seeing you. We'd like to see you. Rosie has joined the chat. She's back. Lay said, beautiful. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, Rosie sent another love. Oh, is Rosie trying to beat Ravon and Chris, become #1 crew member? Absolutely amazing. She's going boom, 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 boom. I think she told me yesterday she has 150 loves. I think she's trying to use them all up. Don't forget, Rosie, if you buy more loves, then always buy it on the shop. It's a lot cheaper. It's half the price on the shop, on the website. Don't buy it on the app. You can spend it on the app, but make sure you buy it on the website. Thank you so much. Do you know what? All this love might have ranked me up a little bit. Let me have it. Oh, Chris gave me another 5. Right. Let's have an update, folks. 98 in the world. Let's refresh the screen. 98 in the world. We are now 87. Oh, 87. We're jumping up quick. I like that. 87. Alex Hart is here as well. Another artist. Welcome, Alex. Hello. Long time don't see your show. Well, thank you very much, Lays. Oh, yes. You're from Sao Paulo, aren't you? From Brazil. Welcome. Aren't you the lady that loves Frank Sinatra? Is that right? Christopher M. tried it on Chrome, Brave, and Safari. That's weird, Chris, because it is working. People have just been phoning me in. I'm gonna copy it myself. I'm gonna copy that actual same link that I've just sent to you. No, it's working, Chris. It is working because I can phone myself. Look, I'm going to phone myself. Look, here we go. Look, I'm going to phone myself. Show you it works. You ready? Hang on, look. See, I phoned myself. It is working, Chris. Don't tell me it ain't working, because it is working. Yes, it's working. Come on, Chris, sort it out. Oh, Rosie's giving me some more love. Ah, love Nina Simone too. Yeah, I need to learn some for you. Good luck beating me, Chris said. Chris said, good luck beating me. Yeah, I love it. Each one said something went wrong, unable to join call. Each one said something went wrong, unable to join call. I've no idea why that is, Chris. I've no idea. Don't give up, Christopher. Never give up. Something might be wonky across the pond. No, Christopher M, you're in England. Aren't you in... Christopher M, across the pond. Christopher M, hang on a minute. Help, Tropicals, Christopher M. No, you're... Oh, are you over in England? Are you over in England? I'm confused now. Hang on a minute. I'm confused. Christopher M. Crew members. Christopher M. No, there's no reason why it shouldn't be working, Christopher. I'm just checking everything. Everything's good. I got in. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Hello, Christopher. How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Here he is, Christopher M. Everybody, I missed staking you because I've got an artist in my stable called Christopher as well, spelt exactly the same. So I was introducing you as a member of my stable, but you're not. You're already an artist yourself here on Sessions, right?
Yep.
There we go, Christopher. Chris from Canada. Hello, Chris from Canada. How are you? How's it going, Christopher M? What's going on with you today?
Not much. Just sitting around enjoying some wonderful music on Sessions has become my daily routine. And it's a cold, gray, and wet day here in Windsor, Ontario, which is my very favorite kind of weather. So I'm just enjoying the heck out of it.
Well, it's great to have you here, my friend. You said I'm over the pond. I'm actually in Texas myself.
Yeah, I meant the Great Lakes, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm actually from England, but I'm actually based here in Texas. My studio is here in Texas, and my main home is in England. But it's good to have you on here, Chris. Hey, I've got a stable of artists that I coach and promote on my YouTube channel and stuff like that. So if you wanted to ever be, I know you're already an artist here on Sessions, but if you ever wanted to set up another account and come into my crew, what that enables you to do as an artist, I will have you on my YouTube, because right now you're talking to 100,000 people across my YouTube channel. My website is 500,000, and Facebook pages, profiles, and Sessions. And I promote the heck out of all my artists, and you can come on live and sing to all my fans on all my platforms to get yourself more of an audience. If you want to do that, feel free. It's a thing I do for everyone that joins my crew. They become one of my artists, and I promote you. So, but there is a way if you get it right. The artists that I've got and myself, we earn $2,000 a week now on Sessions with the wages you get, the $700 from the tier 11, the love you get on the top, and then the sponsorship and affiliation together, you can make about $2,000. And I want to help all artists do that because we're all struggling. We're not working anymore. And so if you want any of those tips and tricks, just join my YouTube channel. Set yourself up as a crew member in my Sessions, and I will share with you everything that I've got and that I'm doing, right down to the fact. Look, see on the screen. Look, everything in my studio is in my shop.
Nice.
The Amazon.com/shop/Martyn Lucas. So if you like this microphone or the smoke machine or the sound or anything in here, it's all in there, and all that affiliation goes to support my channel. Again, I'll show you how to do that if you want to do any of that stuff. But Chris, tell me about your music. What you do on Sessions?
I do a little bit of everything. I'm primarily a keyboard player like yourself, and I play guitar as well, and I sing. So I do a mixture of all three. Really, I've got a loop station that I use to kind of get everything going at the same time. So it's a lot of fun. I do a lot of Elton John, a lot of Billy Joel, being a piano player, Jackson
Brilliant.
Brown, just songs that I really like.
Cool. This is a great place to be in it on sessions. I absolutely love it. Really do. And do you know what? I when I won the World Piano Man title, but Elton John gave me that in 2002. I'd finished the tour of 195 countries, toured all over the world, and this year everything stopped and we're all stuck at home and everything. But I am loving it. In fact, when people have called me up and asked me to do a gig, I've not really that bothered. I'm really enjoying this because I've created this perfect little world for myself. I come in here 3 hours a day. I make a living from it now. I feel my audience are as close to me as they've ever been, because when I do the theatre shows, all the spotlights in your eyes, I never saw anybody anyway. Right? Yeah. And spent all my time in a car traveling around the country. People say, yeah, but doesn't it feel like, sterile? You're singing to nobody. No, I feel I'm talking to you as if you were here. I don't feel that I'm having a different conversation just because I'm talking to you down a camera lens. You're still listening. I'm still listening. And I think it's the way to do it. Personally, I don't want to get in my car. I'm loving it.
I agree 100%. When this whole COVID thing hit, I started streaming every day, just personally, because I wanted to keep up to practice. And I thought, if people tune in, they tune in. And this is before I found sessions. And I ended up doing a 5 to 6 hour show every single day for 4.5 months.
Wow.
It was pretty cool. I ended up talking to people all the way across so it turned into like a half an interview show with half a performance show where I would perform, and then I would feature other artists would send me videos that they had done, MP4s they had done, and I would put them on, and then we would have these interviews with people on how they were handling being in isolation or being in lockdown, and just basically a way to share all of our collective experiences through this weird COVID time that we're in. But it's amazing because I ended up talking to all kinds of industry professionals, all kinds of major musical artists got on the program. Actually, television stars got on the program. It was incredible, absolutely incredible.
Fantastic. See, it is amazing, isn't it? This is a couple of days ago. See, this is where I got you confused with another Christopher. I've got a guy who's just joined my. So I referred him to sessions. So he's one of my referred artists, and we call it the Martyn Lucas stable of artists. And he's like really connected with really big country stars in America, and they're all coming on. We're forming like a little club on sessions, and it's like the possibilities are endless. It's like I've got friends here now watching me all over the world. Chris, a guy called Chris is watching me now from England. He's a guy who saw my theatre show 15 years ago. And then he saw me on Facebook. I got him onto sessions, and he's also watching me on YouTube. It's just amazing, isn't it, mate? Have you sorted out all the technology? That's the biggest thing, isn't it? Getting your studio the way you want it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a computer guy by trade, so I design corporate networks. That's what I do for my day job. So the technology part of it is no big deal to me at all. My studio. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't have the track cameras and all that kind of stuff set up, because the studio space that I use is the same one that my band uses for rehearsals. So I can't have anything really permanently set up. But that's another great thing is like you said, when all these gigs got wiped off the chalkboard for the year, the band has gotten together, and we've done full 6 camera shoots inside the studio, and done the whole band has done live stuff through Facebook and YouTube, and I'm hoping we can continue that through sessions as well.
Yeah, this is one of the things I get asked a lot, because I do have quite an extensive studio. I've spent a lot of money doing this, but I want everyone who's watching this now. A lot of people ask me this on YouTube, who are setting up shows, setting up online stuff. It's why I've set up my Amazon shop. I get asked about all the equipment all the time. But I want to stress everybody, you could do it just with the camera on your laptop and the microphone on your laptop. Nobody's giving me, I don't get any more money No one's giving me extra money because I got a really nice camera and I can do this switching with my feet and all this stuff, as you can see. People go, I always get comments, people go, wow, it looks great. Wow, it sounds great. Okay, but they don't give me any more money for it. You know, I've done all this because it's how I feel comfortable. As an artist, you know, Chris, when you sit down, like, I've got to be honest, I haven't done 6 hours like you. My back couldn't cope with that. I've done 3 hours. In fact, I did 5 hours once, and it literally did my back in. I was in a lot of pain, actually. But I do 3 hours, and I want to sit here in my little world that I've created and feel comfortable, totally relaxed, totally loving what I'm doing. And then that's why I do it. Not because of the money that sessions pay me, and not because of the love. And as much as I love that, and that's what pays the bills, yeah, I want to enjoy it. So I'm really fussy, and I like to try to find the best ways of doing everything. I mean, it's insane. So I just bought an audio box, Presonus audio box, that arrived to replace the one I've already... I've got one behind me. It's the 1818 VSL, and I've had a couple of issues. Yeah, you know it, right? I've had a couple of issues in the last few days since I've upgraded to Big Sur. And right now, everything's fine. My audio box is working. But all of a sudden, what will happen, it's happened a few times, I hope it doesn't happen right now, is it disconnects. It just disconnects and goes back to the internal microphone, you know, the Mac microphone. Yeah. You know, I'm using Ecamm Live, how I'm streaming, with Restream as well. And it just disconnects. And I don't know if it's Big Sur, because I've researched. Big Sur are saying they do have some issues with audio and video. Few people have struggled. Yeah. There's a few glitches, but I don't know if it's that. So I've gone out to I've just had it arrive a minute ago on Amazon, right? An audio box, which is the new Quantum one. So I mean, it's probably it's probably this. I don't know if it's any better, but the point is, the point I'm trying to make is, no one can hear the quality of that through the internet. Right? I mean, it's great, everything's great, but the time it gets compressed and then transmitted over, it goes through the Amazon servers on Ecamm Live, on Sessions, by the way. That's how they get it out. And then it gets reduced again. And then most people are listening to it on their phone. So a $700 audio interface, 99% of that is not even probably noticeable, to be quite frank, but it just makes me feel good. I just feel good.
Well, I mean, there's something to be said about, you know, fidelity first, right? So if you're coming from a place of extremely high quality, by the time it goes through all of those switches and everything and comes out over our crappy little laptop speakers, it's still going to sound great. And there is something to be said for production value too, right? I mean, you know, I know that you think that people don't kind of dish out a little bit extra because of the way that it looks, but I think that's not true. I think that, you know, the more production value you're able to put into something, the more legitimate it looks, right? It looks like something that you would watch on television, or, you know, you would watch a professional streaming concert. So, you know, I think that has a lot to do with it. And yeah, to your other point, you can certainly go on and just use your, you know, like I am right now. I'm in my sitting room and I'm just using, you know, my MacBook. But it sounds terrible when I go out to the studio. You know, it's going to go in through. I use Presonus audio interfaces as well. And I have not upgraded to Big Sur on my studio iMac. My studio iMac remains locked at High Sierra because that is, I want no surprises.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, especially with audio, you know, you start at a place of extremely high fidelity, and by the time it navigates its way down to your little laptop speakers, you're still going to have a better sound because you're starting with better sound.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. In fact, me and Tom, Studio Tom, who's actually in the green room right now, he's waiting to come on. We'll have a chat with him in a minute. But what he does to simplify it, he doesn't even use an audio interface. He just goes in through the headphone, the microphone input. And I was telling him off yesterday about that because he's an engineer and he knows what's right and what's wrong. And he went, it works fine. He said, when I'm out on a gig, I will use an audio interface, but at home, keep it simple. And I went, Tom, you can't be telling me you plug your flipping DJ deck into the microphone input, the preamps in there, and the noise, and the this and that and the other. That's not the way to do it. But you know, it works all right. It gets the job done.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. When we had the full band in, and we were running everything through our Presonus Studio One was the digital audio workstation software that we use, and we use that so that everybody can get their own individual headphone mix right out, so we can hear ourselves properly. But there wasn't an easy way using OBS to get the sound to translate from the DAW properly. So all I did was create another aux end and literally plugged it into the headphone jack of the PC because it was a makeshift solution that worked.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If it works, it's all about feeling comfortable and doing what makes you feel happy. You know, if there's loads of people on sessions, loads of them, hundreds of them, sitting there with a $10 microphone and a laptop, and that's it. And they're doing really well. They're enjoying it. But it's whatever. I just want to stress that because not everyone is in the position to be able to buy the equipment.
Sure.
Everyone's got different budgets. But one thing I try to do as a coach for artists, I feel it's my responsibility, having done what I've done and to share what I've done to the younger generations is most artists are very creative people, obviously. And it's a scientific fact that as an artist, as a creator, half the brain is creative and the other half is the business. And you need both. If you're just a creative person, you're all over the place. And it's very, very important. Well, I say it's important, but it kind of is. We all need to earn money. We all need to live. And it's important to look at your art or what you love doing and singing and playing music and turn it into, if you can, if you want to anyway, at least, into a business and find the best way of doing it. It's like the opportunities today, as I mentioned earlier with my Amazon shop, I'm basically an advert for Amazon here. Everything in my shop, everything in my studio is bought from Amazon. And if someone goes, I like that microphone, they can click on my link and buy it. And I earn a couple of bucks as an affiliate link. It's great. There's so much opportunity, Chris, isn't there?
Well, the beautiful thing, Martyn, like you're saying, is that the technology now has become so accessible. Like you and I are probably close to the same age. So let's jump in the Wayback Machine and go back about 30 years, right? And look to how much this technology, even just to record yourself, would have cost at the time. It was astronomical. A decent ribbon or condenser microphone for vocals was going to cost you between $700 to $800. An audio interface we got at the time, if they even had it, you're talking thousands of dollars. And then, but the neat thing is that everything now has become so accessible for everyone. You can go on to your Amazon shop or wherever your shopping preferences are and pick up a USB microphone that sounds fantastic. And to that point where you were saying the guys just get on and either use their camera mics or whatever. I look at it the same way, Martyn, that I look at video games. Okay, and I'll explain that because it sounds a little weird, but you've got these super high-end consoles like PlayStations and the Xboxes of the world, and all the games are beautiful and they're fully realistic, but they're boring. And that's the reason that the Wii, with its return to the good old days of fun games, that's why it made such a dominant impact in the gaming market. And the same thing is true with artists. People read the energy and the passion that's coming from the person that's performing, and they don't give a toss about the gear. I've listened to some incredibly lo-fi streams where the people are just so interested and into what they're doing that you feel that passion coming from them, and you have no choice to think, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard, and I'm listening to it through somebody's phone.
Absolutely, you hit it. You explained it perfectly and absolutely right. We had a chat. I've just introduced CMV Studio. Tom is here, just joined us in the green room. How are you, Tom?
Evening, everyone.
Thanks for joining in the party. We're having a great conversation. I know you're listening in there with Chris. Chris is from Canada, great artist, and it's great to have you here. But you're absolutely right. Some of the best games I ever played were the basics, the Space Invaders, and the little tennis where it would go backwards and forwards. I love that. I used to have a Binatone back in the 80s, a Binatone, where the things would go up and down, bouncing the ball back. It was so easy. It was so fun. It was simple to play. I have got these new games today where everything's like you're in a movie and it's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm pretending to be part of it. And it's like, and remember the Beatles, when they recorded those amazing songs on those basic microphones and those basic amps. They didn't
one
have
drum or one microphone on the drum kit, one microphone in front of the drum kit. That was your engineering, not like 17 mics all over the drum set.
Exactly. I've probably got more technology in this studio right now than the Beatles ever had. Well, maybe not at the end, but certainly at the beginning anyway, you know, and they produced records and sold millions of records because it's all about engagement, isn't it, Chris? Like you say, a real entertainer can sit at his piano. In fact, we had this. I'm going to bring in Tom in a second. Hold on a second, Tom. We had a gig. I drove to Wales in England, in the United Kingdom, drove to Wales, and all the equipment broke. We had a power cut. There was all kind of problems and stuff like that. And it was a sellout gig. People paid lots of money to watch our show. And there we were, big band, dancers, lights, pyrotechnics, revolving stage. We had all the gear, right? And we're on the stage and nothing's working. So I sat down. They had a little old piano in the wings. A little old upright piano. We pulled it onto the stage with a rope because the bloody wheels are broken. We pulled it on. I sat down there and said, folks, we got no power. Nothing's going to work. I'm just going to sit at my piano. You probably won't hear me sing because you all got to be really quiet, right? I'm going to sing here, play on an out-of-tune piano. Do you know what? It was one of the best gigs and the audience loved it because they felt an experience, an emotion. They were engaged. They all got involved. I said to the band, we should do this every night. We've had the best gig we've ever had.
Yeah. And it just goes to show you that, you know, it's less about, and again, you know, not to demean your incredible, wonderful, fantastic setup, but it's less about, sometimes it's less about the flash and more about the passion, right? You're a great example of both. Right, you can totally get that passion that comes from what you do. You love doing what you're doing, and it shows. And your presentation of it is extraordinary. But it's not to say that, you know, I still wouldn't enjoy watching you if you were doing this like I am right now through my MacBook, or, you know, because there's that personal connection that comes through.
Well, thank you, Chris, for saying all those things, and thank you for recognizing the equipment and so on. Because now, at least I feel that it was worth the money, because it's not just for me. People are noticing it. I mean, Chris, my mate here from Leeds, he sent me a picture the other day of a 60-inch TV, and he took a picture of himself watching me in his house on a big sound system on his 60-inch TV. And I went, it looks brilliant. He said, we're all loving it, so it does make a difference. But I just got a friend here who's just going to bring in Tom right now. But Lays, who's from Sao Paulo in Brazil, I can tell that for the younger artists, it's more difficult as they don't have the techno background or money to jump to the next level. But like we're all saying here, you don't have to have it. You really, really don't. On that note, let's bring in CMV Studio Tom. How are you, Tom?
I'm good, thanks, Martyn. How you doing? Evening, Chris. How you doing?
I'm doing well, mate. How are you?
This is Tom. He's our #1 DJ on sessions. And Tom, share your experiences. What you think about what's saying here today?
No, 100% agree with it. Obviously, as we all know, Martyn's got a phenomenal TV-style studio there. And my studio I'm working on at the moment, you can't see it because I'm on a different webcam at the moment, but I do multi-camera switching. I've got multiple microphones set up. So I wonder where I got that idea from, hey, Martyn? Copying multi-camera switching.
Yeah, have you noticed that Tom's got a nice pink background? You might notice. Have you noticed how very similar it is to me, that colour? We share ideas all the time.
Admit it, you're in the same house. Just admit you're in the same house.
We're in the pink house. You need to go and get a pink light, Chris, so you can join in with this happy theme of guys with pink lights. Pink.
Well, I've got the Philips Smart Hue bulb, so I could turn this room pink. I could do it.
Exactly. I'm exactly the same. We've got smart bulbs in here. Way to go. Come on, then. Sort it out. Right.
All right, hold on.
He's going to go, hello, Susan. Hello, Alexa. Please go pink. Let's see if it matches up. Chris says, hi, Rosie. Who we got here? Where are you from, Chris? Pippa. Chris is from Canada, and he's about to turn his lights pink live on the show. No idea why.
No, just to sort of back up what Martyn was saying there about the studios and the costs and the equipment. Obviously, Martyn's got his full Amazon shop at the moment on there with all of his equipment in there. But I've got nowhere near the level of money that Martyn's got to do in the studio, and to sort of base the idea of what I've done using multiple cameras, multiple equipment. Martyn's got 4K cameras. I'm doing it off 3 webcams, just to give you an idea of difference. And obviously, I know I'm not streaming out at 4K. I'm not doing it out at the quality that Martyn is, but I'm using the same streaming software as Martyn. I've got it set up on the Elgato Stream Deck, the same setup as that, and it just works really well. And what artists will notice if they come into the artist stable that Martyn's running, I'm working alongside him with doing the coaching on that, and we'll go through how to do it on a smaller budget, how to do it on a really big budget, how to do it off a laptop on its own. As you said there, Chris, you've got your Mac laptop and you've got a Philips Hue bulb that you can run to do the lighting on it. Obviously, you've got multiple setups that you can do in that, or you can do 4 moving headlights or 2 bar lights like I'm running. So there's multiple options from low end to top end and everything in between. Yeah. And as I said in the chat earlier on, you've got 47
no one's
years.
going to drop by your stream and listen to you and go, yeah, the lighting doesn't look good, I'm taking off.
No, exactly. But I'm just saying that's just because obviously what I do as a DJ, I'm not singing, I'm not doing piano, I'm not doing guitar work. And a lot of people say, oh, DJs are just button pushers. And I know me and Martyn have had quite a few comedy laughs.
I say it all the time. Don't let him get away with that, Chris. He is a button pusher. He stands there, presses play. I don't care what he says.
Listen, it's not about pushing buttons. It's about how you push the buttons and what.
Oh, there it is. We know. Tom knows I'm only taking the mic. No, he's right. No, Tom has the lights because he's a DJ, and that's important for him. I totally agree with that. Chris, where's your pink lights?
It's too dark. So this is just my sitting room. So this is where I watch television. So it's a very dim room. So it's just if I shut off the main light and try to do the Philips Hue, they're like an ambient light in here. So it's just too dark.
Oh, I see.
My studio has like a full overhead bank of Hue lights, so I can get that going.
Brilliant. Lay's just called in from Brazil and said, I hear you, as my niece Natalie is doing a great job here at Sessions without much more than her talent, and also learning a lot from you. So yeah, absolutely, that's right. Everyone, it's all about doing what makes you feel good, okay? I just like this. If no one was listening, I would still be doing all of this because it's just what I like. Yeah. But
exactly. I agree with that as well, Martyn. From back in the early days before the new artist leveling system come in, obviously I'm not going to divulge all the background of that because a lot of people aren't going to know about what happens to us artists behind the scenes. But I do it just purely for the passion of what I do. As I said, I've got 10 years experience in doing what I'm doing, and with having no work at the moment, it's great having Sessions as the ability to be able to come on, do what I do, and also not just do what I do, but meet so many new artists as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's funny that you say it that way, though, because I'm going to be one of these guys that's going to go on record and be absolutely unapologetic about the fact that I'm hoping to help myself earn a living from what I do, because frankly, the amount of effort that we all put into it, it's worth it. And I feel like it's so weird, like, musicians. When somebody asks me, what do you do for work? And I say, well, I'm a musician. And they say, well, what's your real job? And I'm like, well, it is a real job. It's a skilled trade, and I think we need to. I know, Tom, you were where you were coming from with that, but I think it's funny that most artists are very self-effacing in that matter, and they don't want to promote themselves. They don't want to try to think of a way to make money at doing something that they love. God forbid you find something that you love that you're able to learn
exactly. That is that is so important.
Yeah, and I agree with that. Sorry, Martyn. I agree with what you're saying there, Chris, and I get that. And in the early days, before all of the new leveling system, I'll be up and honest with it. You couldn't earn it. You could have earned a living from doing sessions in the early days, but it's only now with the new leveling system, you put the work in, you get the rewards for that. And as Martyn's rightly said earlier on in the show, with the sponsorship and the affiliate links and doing it right and getting it right, you can earn a significant amount every week by doing sessions with the sponsorships and the new artist stable that's coming along. That's going to really support.
Well,
getting stuck in working with Martyn on that. So I want to say, Martyn, as well, thank you so much for including me in that.
I know, absolutely, Tom. You deserve it because you're such a nice guy. Everyone on sessions loves and respects you. You help everyone, and that's really what it's all about. You know,
Yeah,
you've got to make it a bit. You never apologize for making music a business. I've been in this business for 37 years, and for me, I do it because I love doing it, period. Number one, more than anything else, I've got no desire, never had a desire to be rich, never had a desire, but clearly I do well out of this. This is my business. I use it as a business, even though I love doing it and it's my passion. We all need to live. You know, you can't live in a world where I want to be true to my music and just sing and in my bedroom to myself. Well, that's great, but who's paying the mortgage? You've got to pay the mortgage. And this is a really good way, legitimate way to earn a business. Now, today with technology, the way we're all linked together, the way we're all, we can have technology to help us. If you've got the imagination, anything is possible. The limit is you. I mean, just for example, you know, this thing I've now started with my Amazon link, you know, basically everything in my shop is an advert for Amazon and stuff like that. You know, someone might go, his microphone sounds great. What is that? They'll go and watch my YouTube channel. That YouTube video is monetized, right? I've earned some money on that video. Then someone has sponsored the video. They paid me for a commercial on that video. They bought the microphone. The microphone has earned me a couple of dollars. Amazon have taken the video that I made, that I put on my shop and promoted my YouTube channel. Everything goes round and round and round.
No.
You know, but it takes work. It takes effort. I sat up to about 3 o'clock in the morning last night, building out my shop, building out my website, sending in videos to Amazon. It's a full-time gig. It's a full-time job. Yep. And I must spend at least 12 hours a day working in my studio for online pursuits, whether it's sessions, YouTube, Facebook, all these things. And it has to make money. I do not earn any money from anything else to pay my mortgage. This is it. And you can. If you do it right, you certainly can.
And there's nothing wrong with, like you said, you know, if somebody wants to, you know, if their passion is music, but they just want to sit in their, I mean, there are the Peter Gabriels of the world, right? Where it's just art for art's sake. And that's fine too. And it's not necessarily that you have to become something you're not, or not become true to your music, if you know, to make a dollar at it. You just have to have something that somebody wants to see some value in, and it's really not that hard. And one of the greatest things about sessions is that, like, I'm down here. Well, let's go lower. I'm probably about down here in terms of like artists leveling up on sessions, right? I've just started. You know, certainly you guys are way up above me. But the cool thing is that we're all able to come on here. We're able to, you know, cross promote each other. We're able to help each other out. That's been the biggest cool factor for me about sessions, is in an industry where it is usually unabashedly cutthroat, and no one wants to, you know, you would step over somebody else in order to get up another rung on the ladder. It is 100% the opposite here. And no matter whom I've talked to, everyone's just been so willing and kind and generous with their time and tutelage that, you know, that's something that you don't get with the Facebooks or the YouTubes of the world, right? So
no,
I think that's super important.
That's right. And no one is in competition with anyone. No one. We're all ourselves, you know. When people listen to my music, they don't listen to my music because I am singing this particular song. They're listening because they hopefully like me, because no one is going to listen to me if I've got the best studio in the world, the best sound in the world, I'm the best entertainer in the whole world, if there is such a thing, if they didn't like me. People are not going to sit and watch you if they don't like you. They might go, well, he's the best singer in the world, but I don't like him. It's all about helping people out. This is why everyone loves Tom. Tom's always helping people. He's always humble. He's always there to help everybody. And that's what it's about. We're all friends together. We're all supporting each other. No one's in competition with each other. And Chris just gave me some love. Right now, keeping you on the screen, guys, because I want to keep the conversation going because my audience are loving it. But I'm just going to throw in a song. You can just sit there and join in or just whichever. But I'm going to do a song. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing the face rice that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near, look at him working, donning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Eleanor Rigby picked up the rice in a church where the nobody was. Father Mackenzie wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved, all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Died in the church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came. Father Mackenzie wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved, all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? There we go, Eleanor Rigby. And just when I got to that last bit about when Eleanor Rigby died, it made me remember the best advice I can give to anyone, and I'm going to actually show you. Stay right there.
While he's gone, I'm just going to say that there's absolutely nothing like listening to an Englishman sing the Beatles.
No, exactly.
Thank you. Right. See this here? Very, very important picture. All right. Okay. This is the secret to my success. Everything I ever achieved is down to this picture. What happened here was I used to have a theatre show in the West End of London called One Night in Vegas. It's like Broadway in America, Chris, if you're not sure what that is. And we had a big show called One Night in Vegas. And I had the British Philharmonic Orchestra. I had loads of showgirls. I had all kinds of wonderful, amazing things. All right? And we toured for 8 years all over Britain. I never made any money, but I had a wonderful family of people. The show cost me a fortune. We even hired the London Palladium over £50,000 to hire a theatre in one night, right? We kept it going for 8 years, and we put on one of the biggest one-night touring shows in England. It was an amazing experience. I still keep in touch with everybody. Those days are gone now. It was about 10 years ago. The final curtain came down. And I never made any money. And in the end, I went bankrupt. I lost everything. I lost absolutely everything because I run it as a passion. I run it as a passion rather than a business. And having said that, we kept it going for 8 years and everyone got paid. No one lost any money. I paid everybody. Everyone did their thing, right? But we kept it going for 8 years. In the end, I said, guys, I can't afford to do it anymore. I'm losing everything. My house was taken off me, my car, my possessions, everything. I lost everything. All right. But I managed to make sure all my staff, all my crew, all my musicians, everyone was paid, everyone was taken care of, because it wasn't their responsibility. They worked for me. They deserved to get paid, right? We lived it. It was a beautiful thing. Now, one of the musicians, the co-owner of the British Philharmonic Orchestra, very astute, very top of his game as a trombone player, one of the most respected MDs in the world. He did the Lady Diana Memorial Concert. I mean, we're talking the highest level in the world. And he kept saying to me, Martyn, you got to make money. And I always felt it was a dirty word. I'm an artist. I'm a singer. I'm a theatre producer. It's all about the music. He said, we all love playing music, Martyn, but we're all the top British Philharmonic, we're all businessmen. We're all guys with 2-3 houses. We rent properties. We make money from our music. Don't ever, apologize for that, right? Don't ever apologize for making money. Know your value. Run this as a business. Do not run it because eventually you will go bankrupt. Well, I ended up going bankrupt. I lost everything. Now, my mum, on the other hand, so we turned over millions of dollars, millions of pounds, sorry. But I spent millions of pounds. We had the biggest show you could imagine. I never had nothing. End of the gig, I'd go home sometimes in tears because the exhaust pipe of the lorry fell off and I didn't have any money to fix it, but all the band got paid, right? My mum in this picture, she died about 10 years ago. That's why I just thought about it in Eleanor Rigby. Now, see the £10 note? Can you see that on the screen, the £10 note in the corner there? Yep. That £10 note, the day my mum died, I was in England. She was in Ireland. I was in England. And the days she died, I got a phone call. My mum had died. Just as I was talking on the phone to family saying, your mum has died, this little bird landed on the windowsill outside where I was looking for the window. And this £10 flew across, all right, and landed on the ground. I went outside and picked it up. And it was the moment my mum died. And I put it in this frame. Now, my mum always told me, never spend what you don't have. If you've got £10 in your pocket, only ever spend 8. Always keep 2 back. If you can't afford it, you can't have it. Simple. My mum never had any money. She only earned about £100 a week. She earned hardly any money at all, but she always spent less than she earned. If she couldn't have it, she went without. My mum and dad went through the war. They know what it's like to have nothing, right, and put up with stuff. She never bought nothing on credit cards. She never borrowed money. She only ever invested her profit. She only ever invested what she had. The moment my mum died was the beginning of the One Night in Vegas had finished and so on and so forth, and I went bankrupt and lost everything. And I walked out of the court for the first time in my life with £1 in my hand. I had no debt. The millions of pounds in debt had gone. For the very first time, I had £1 in my pocket. For the very first time since I was a kid, I had £1 and I was worth £1. Even when I had the big sports car and the lorry and the dancers and the orchestra and the show, I looked like a millionaire. I had millions of dollars of debt, right? So £1 in my pocket would have been nothing. It would have been a minus $1 million. This day, for the very first time, I had £1 in my pocket. And I was able to go out and buy a loaf of bread for the first time and actually own that bread. Eat the bread that I paid for, and it was my bread. Didn't owe it on a credit card or what have you. And from that moment on, I remember what my mum said about don't spend what you don't have, only buy what you need and so on. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. And I went out, in fact, Chris has just mentioned One Night in Vegas was a great show. He came to the show, this guy watching on Sessions right now. And I started my life again. And I remembered everything my mum told me. And ever since then, I've never been in debt. I've never borrowed money. I set up a brand new life in America. I have my house in England. I have my business here. All this is paid for. Nothing is here on debt. Nothing. And I've done it all by just working. I get $10. I reinvest it. I don't borrow any money. I do it with what the money I've got in my pocket. I use a credit card again now because we earn points on it and we get cash back. But I only spend what's already in the bank to pay it off tomorrow. I don't owe money more than 24 hours. I hate owing money. I'll buy it on my card today. I'll pay it off tomorrow because I earn the 2% back or whatever. And that's it. And, if anyone says, oh, well, you've got this or you've got that, I had zero I came to America 5 years ago with zero. Right, I couldn't drive, didn't have a driver's license, couldn't work, didn't have a green card, knew no one, knew nothing. I came here because I wanted to marry Leah, a lady I met on a cruise ship while touring around the world doing what I was doing, right? Came here with zero, and I built a business from zero. And this entire studio, 4 years, in fact, a year ago, was the spare room in the house. None of this equipment existed. And all this was bought from me singing on sessions, YouTube, Facebook, doing gigs, whatever. Not a single penny was borrowed. So anyone can achieve it, and anyone can be successful, but run your life as a business and never apologize for whatever it is you do, whether you paint pictures, whether you play music. Look at it and go, how can I make this pay for itself? It has to. We live in a world where you need money. So there you go.
Yep. Stay away, my friend, and you know it's a testament to the.
Oh, I've lost you, Chris. You've gone a bit quiet, mate.
What's that? Sorry.
Sorry, you went a bit quiet then.
Oh, I was just sorry. I was up by your story because it's a testament to folks like my grandparents, that also survived the war in Europe and understood what it was like to live on rations, and they had very much the same rule, And it's so easy now. We live in a finance society where everything is priced just a little more than we can comfortably afford to pay with cash, so that they can lure us into those never-ending interest routines. But what you said is spot on. There's nothing like the feeling of actually owning something that no one can ever take away from you because you're not going to miss a payment or whatever. It's yours. It belongs to you. I hear on that. That's an important lesson for everybody to learn for sure.
Brilliant. Hey, guys, it's been wonderful chatting to you. Is there anything you want to add, Tom, before I end the call?
No, just to back up everything that you said, Martyn, that anyone can do music, and just to sort of agree with what Chris said, if you put the right mindset to it and you want to push to be a career musician and make it a full-time musician, you can well do that. And I'm fully behind anyone that wants to do that. That's why I'm part of the artist stable with Martyn, to bring artists on 2 sessions and get them up to that level of earning the $2,000 a week with the right support and the right training there. It can be done. And obviously a lot of what I'm learning from Martyn to then bring on to the other artists, I'm applying to what I do as well.
Yeah. Anything is possible. The only obstacle in life is yourself. As long as you got your health, you need your health, because if struggling, and even mind you, having said that, there'll be people writing in telling me, saying, I've only got one arm, I've only got one leg, I'm blind, I'm deaf, and I'm still making a success of my life. Absolutely right. And when you see those people, you think, flipping out, I really should be doing better than I am. But it's not about how much money you got in the bank. It's about how you feel. If you're happy, you're happy. As simple as that. When I won the World Piano Man, a lot of people said to me, they expected me to have this really big house. In England, I've got a little tiny house, little tiny cottage, right, by the sea. Little tiny house. You'd call it a starter home. And I've been there all my life, never going to change, never going to sell it. It gives me what I need. I've never spent more than I have had to. I just get what I need, and I'm happy. And someone said to me, you have a big house. And I remember always saying this. Buckingham Palace is exactly like my house. There's just more bricks. They're made of the same stuff. Yeah. There's just more bricks. I don't need 500 bedrooms. I got one, and the other one is for my studio. That's it. Guys, it's been absolutely great talking to you. This has been a really fun chat. I'm going to get... Chris, you're a legend, mate. It's lovely to have you here. Call anytime. Studio Tom calls anytime. Chris said, American trait is big is better, but not necessarily so. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. You're spot on there. Rosie is here. Let me see. Pippa's here from Wales. One night in Vegas. Remember the days. It was great. Some of the videos on YouTube. Yes, there are some Vegas videos on YouTube. Yes, there are. Loving the lighting, Tom. All you need is one of Martyn's jackets. I've got a jacket. I've got a jacket here.
Well, I was going to say, to back that up, Chris, if you go to Martyn's Amazon shop, which is amazon.com/shop/Martyn Lucas, the jackets are all on there, I believe.
They are. Look at that on the screen. I tell you what, though, there's one jacket you can't buy. Let me change my camera.
Exactly.
Jacket. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is rightfully yours and will always be your one, Martyn.
Do you want to tell people where this one came from?
That is the winning jacket when Martyn was named World Piano Man by Sir Elton John back in 2002.
Yeah, Elton John gave me this. You can't buy this on Amazon.
No.
There you go. Oh, it's very heavy as well.
I was going to say, Martyn, mind you've got that jacket on, and we've just mentioned about your World Piano Man victory back in 2002.
Yeah.
I think the next song could possibly be "Candle in the Wind," your winning song.
All right then. As talking about money, as you're my friend, as you're one of my coaches in my stable, you don't have to give me any love for this. I'll do it for free. But everybody else has got to give me some love for it. But Tom, you gave it for free because you cheekily asked me. I love it.
Oh, you know me. I'm always cheeky when I ask for things.
Always. Hey guys, Lays from San Paulo said, love the chat, will pass along to my niece. It is so true all you said. So sorry, but I have to go. We'll be back next session. Fantastic. Great. It's been a real pleasure talking to you guys today. COVID changed everything. A lot of people looked at it as doom and gloom. And I can understand that. For the first month, I was all doom and gloom when all my gigs got cancelled and thought, how am I going to pay the mortgage? And I got really down. And I tried what you were doing, Chris. I got on Facebook and I wasn't happy doing it on my phone. I thought, it took me a while to get this all sorted out and so on. And every crisis, every war, every situation that's been beginning of history, there are opportunities. In every bad situation, there are opportunities. And COVID is awful, terrible. People have died, but people have died of all kinds of things. Exactly the same. People have died of old age. People have died of cancer. Everyone's carried on dying, right? But what COVID has done, it's given us an opportunity to do things in a new way. And if it wasn't for COVID, I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't have a studio. I wouldn't be talking to Chris. I wouldn't know who Tom was. These are great people, friends. I enjoy talking to. I'm having a cup of tea here, chatting with my mates, singing some songs. I'm going to let you both go as I sing for Tom, Candle in the Wind. Goodbye, England's rose. May you ever grow in a hardship with the grace that placed yourself where lives were torn apart. You called out to our country in your whispered to those in pain. Now you belong to heaven, and the stars spell out your name. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never fading with the sunset where the rain set in. Your footsteps will always fall here along England's greenest hills. Your candles burned out long before religion ever will. Loveliness we've lost, those empty days without your smile, this torch will always carry for our nation's golden child. Even though we try, the truth brings us to tears. The words cannot express the pain you brought us through the years. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never fading with the sunset where the rain set in. Your footsteps will always fall here along England's greenest hills. Your candles burned out long before religion ever will. Goodbye, England's rose. May you ever grow in our hearts here with the grace that placed yourself where lives were torn apart. by England's rules, from a country lost without your soul, missed the wings of your compassion more than you will ever know. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never fading with the sunset where the rain set in. Your footsteps will always fall here along England's greenest heath. Your candles burned out long before, legend never will. Your footsteps will always fall here along England's greenest hills. Your candles burn out long before you legend ever will. Your footsteps will always fall here along England's greenest hills. Your candles burned out long before your legend ever will. There we go. Candle in the Wind, especially for C&V Studio. Thank you, Chris, for the love. Thank you very much indeed. Let me give a big thank you there to all, to Chris for giving me the love. And did I get any more love than me further up? No, just checking, because I want to bring in the names and flash the names. Like doing that. I like doing that. I just like doing it. Let me. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got to turn it off before I leave that screen. There we go. All right, let me turn that off and go back to there again. There we go. And let me have a look. Mary Donna, Chris. Mary Donna has passed away. Maradona. Oh, Maradona. Maradona, the footballer, the Argentinian footballer, has passed away. Oh, wow. Didn't realise he was that old or ill at all, but that's sad to hear. Thanks for letting us know, Chris. Updated news right there. Chris gave me some love as well. Rosie, thumbs up. She loves it. Christopher M, when you planning to go live, mate? Chris says. And I'm not sure. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold. Not COVID, I promise. Even if it is COVID, you're safe where you are. We can't get COVID over the internet, can we? I've never heard of that. They'll tell us in a minute we can. C&V Studio, sure thing, mate. We'll keep a lookout what type of songs you're going to be doing, covers or your own songs. See, Chris from Leeds wants to know. I do both, actually, covers and originals. There we go. Go and check him out, Chris. Have a listen. Don't leave my crew, though. Don't leave my crew. If you think he's better than me, don't leave my crew. You can think he's better than me, but don't leave my crew. I don't want to lose any of my crew. Christopher M. Okay, I'll do a show at 1 p.m. Eastern Time in about an hour. That's perfect, because I'll be finishing it then. I've got 1 hour and 10 minutes to go. In 1 hour and 10 minutes, let's go and check out Christopher M. But not until then. Oh, by the way, guys, I've got some exciting news. Is everybody subscribed to my YouTube channel? Because I've got some unseen premieres coming out today. Yes, I have. Some new stuff, some unseen premieres. That's impossible, mate. Christopher says, with a cheeky smile and a cheeky wink. No, it isn't. Chris could go. I'm joining. Don't let your tea go cold. My tea's, I've drunk my tea. My tea's already, there's nothing left of my tea. I've drunk it. But thank you for reminding me. I do need reminding, I'll be honest. Leah comes in quite a lot. Don't you, Leah? Leah? Oh, there she is. I can't see you with the spotlight in my eyes. Where are you going? You going for a walk? Just telling everybody about, you have to remind me about my tea, right? Leah, you can't see Leah. I wish I had a camera behind the screen so I could get her on, but I can't. Leah is just here. She's behind the thing. And she's got a little woolly hat on because she's going for a walk. Is it cold outside? It's very cold. She makes me tea every day, and it sits here on my little tea shelf. And very often I forget to drink it. And she says, "You want a cup of tea?" And I go, "Yes, please." And she takes away a completely empty, a completely full cold cup of tea, and then gives me another one. 2 hours later, she takes away another full empty cold cup of tea. We go through a lot of tea, and most of it doesn't go in my belly. See you later, babe. She's going for a walk. She's got a woolly hat on. It's cold here in America. Look at this. Do you want to drink the drink I drink? Who wants to drink the drink I drink? I'll put it on Amazon for you, and you can get the drink I drink. In my Amazon shop. See, I got Amazon shop here, look. That's it. That's what I should do. That's what I should do. I should sell. What is? I've got a message here. What is it? ML call. What does that say? I'll check out that later. Got a message just coming in I couldn't quite read. Okay, he's going to do a show. You sure it's not in the microwave, so don't wait? Yeah, you sure it's not put in the microwave, so you don't wait? Yeah. We do that a lot. We do that a lot. Martin, your YouTube has replaced Radio 2 for my long days trucking. Brilliant. Nice one, Chris. Martin, your YouTube has replaced Radio 2. Check that out, everybody. I am now the new Radio 2. You don't need Radio 2. You heard it first. Chris from Leeds in England says, I've replaced his YouTube. I've replaced his Radio 2. The Martyn Tiny. The Martyn Tiny, a drink of class. The Martini. I get it now. I understand now. Well, it's not exactly that special, really. It's what we call in England as squash. As you say in other parts of the world, cordial. And as they say in America, in fact, I don't know what they call it in America. You can't find squash in America. It's really expensive. It's like a powder you put in. It's like, all I want is a flipping, all I want is a flipping, glass of squash, but they don't sell it. In Asda and Tesco's, you can go into and you can buy like a squash for 99 pence and it makes 5 million cups. You know what I'm talking about. In America, they don't have that. In America, you have to buy this fancy stuff and they don't know what squash is. And I don't understand. Because who doesn't want orange or blackcurrant flavoured water? Who doesn't want that? Everybody wants that. Doesn't everybody want that? I think everybody wants that. I think everybody wants it. Right. Please. Can you sing You Got a Friend in Me? Yes, I can. For Rosie. Rosie wants to hear You've Got a Friend in Me. Got a friend in me. You ready? All right. I'll do it now. Got a friend. This is especially for Rosie now. You ready? Okay. You ready? I'm going to play it right now. Got all these messages coming. I can't keep up with it. I will die without juice. Yes, correct. You need squash. Everyone needs squash. Americans don't know what it is. Marie's here. Rosie's mum's here. Right, folks, we've got 1 hour to go. And then I got my premiere on YouTube. Who's going to come and see it? I got world premieres. I got 2 today. In fact, I got 4 today coming out on my YouTube channel. Woohoo. If you want to know when my premieres are coming out, subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell and set it to all, and you'll be notified. I got several premieres coming out today and tomorrow for Thanksgiving special. Things you've never heard before. Proper like videos, not live streaming, actual videos. All right, also known as the Toy Story theme song. Correct. Yes. Pepsi Cola own Robinsons, the best squash in the world. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I love Robinsons. We can't get that here. You know the Robinsons blackcurrant? Oh, I love that. Can someone send me that for Christmas? Can someone do it? You know you can go on Amazon. You can send it. I'm gonna put it in my shop. And you can buy it from my shop to give to me. I earn commission and then I get the drink. That's the best business model in the world. Right, here we go. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When your road looks rough ahead of you, miles and miles from your nice warm bed, just remember what your old pal said. You've got a friend in me. 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 You got your troubles and I've got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you got a friend in me. Oh, you got a friend in me. Some other folks might be smaller than I am, and bigger and stronger too. None of them would ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, as the years go by. Our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. Oh, you've got a friend in me. Oh, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. There you go. And if anyone is enjoying this video and enjoying the sound and the lights, everything is available in my shop, amazon.com/shop/Martyn Lucas. You can go and check out all the items you can see in my studio on my shop, and it helps to support my channel. And once you've got the item, then if you want any tips and tricks on how to use it, ask me and I'll make you a video, put it here on YouTube, and that will help you out. There you go. There was your request. Thank you very much. Oh, Christopher M sent me 5 loves. Fantastic. Hey, Christopher, if you set up another account, then when you give me love, you'd be in my crew. Then you would give me stars as well for that. Just saying. Just saying. I am singing and my mum is like, shut up. Rosie's singing along and her mum says, shut up. She wants to hear me sing. Yes, she does. She wants to hear me sing. Rosie, if you want to sing, you sing along. You tell your mum all you're doing is singing along. Can't get told off for singing along. Nothing wrong with singing along. Folks, we got 1 hour to go left on my show here today. So I finish in an hour. And then I'm going down to the mother-in-law's house. Yes, I'm going to the mother-in-law's house because it's Thanksgiving in America. And everyone gets together and eats stuff. So we're going down to Athens. Not Athens in Greece. Athens in Texas. It's a bit confusing, I know. But we'll be going down there, and it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. Christopher M. Yeah, I'll figure that out. Figure what out? What's he saying? I've no idea. I love singing, but I am bad, so I don't. Hey, Rosie, just sing along. Don't worry about it. You can sing anytime you want. Hi, can you sing You Got a Friend in Me? Yeah, you just sent me a message on Facebook. I just saw it. Yes, and I've just done it. So I hope you enjoyed it. By the way, all the songs that you hear on sessions here will be later on my YouTube channel. So go and check it out, all right? They'll all be on my YouTube channel later. And don't forget, my premiere comes out at 12 o'clock today. I'm very, very excited about it. Chris joined. Hello, Chris is back. Right, let's move on. Let's do some more songs. And what we're going to do is we're going to up the tempo a little bit for you right now. And we're going to do some... what I call these are the songs in my party list. Christopher M, have you been to Parker in Texas when they shot the TV show Dallas? I was there. Yes, South Fork. I went to South Fork Ranch. Yes, I went there. Went round the house. Loved it. Really good. I meant I'll figure out how to get a second account. Yeah, all you do, Christopher M, is you're on your computer. You sign out. You should do it right now, right? And everybody would give you... all my crew are here. They'd all love you for it. All you got to do right now is sign out and then just create an account with a different email address and then sign back in again and then join this crew. You can just join this crew. You can join my crew. And if you're in my crew, you then get all the secret information of how to earn $2,000 a week because you can. Within a couple of weeks, I can tell you exactly how to do it. I can help you exactly how to do it. I promise you, we can get you up to level 11. I promise you. All right? And that's information for my crew members. Okay? And then you'll come on my YouTube channel and you get all other kinds of benefits, blah, 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 blah. It's easy. You just sign out here now, sign back in again. So if you do it now, I'll have a look. I've got now 69 crew members. 69 crew members. If you do it, I'll have 70. And I'll know when you've done it. I'll know when you've done it. So, yeah, be great. Right, let's do some songs. You ready? Okay, here we go. Yes, artists in crew gain access to the artist stable. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And there's all benefits to that as well. Right. Okay, here we go. Here is a little bit of Sting, The Police, Every Breath You Take. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every single day, every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. I'm a full of aches. Every breath you take, every move you make, every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Since you've been gone, I'm lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face. Look around me, it's you I can't replace. Feel so cold, long for your embrace. Keep crying, baby, baby, please. Oh yeah, whoa yeah. Every breath you take, every move you make, every vow you break, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. I'm a pool of aches. Every breath you take, every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every claim you stake. I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you. Every move you make, every eye you fake, I'll be watching. Every move you make, every claim you stake, every eye you fake, I'll be watching. I'll be watching. I'll be watching. I'll be watching you. Every word you say, I'll be watching you. 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 There we go, every breath you take. There was a bit of Sting. Rosie says, do I know Stitches? No, I'm afraid I don't know that one. Don't know that one by Shawn Mendes, but I'll have a listen, see if I can learn it. Yes, artists in the crew gain access to the artist's stable. Yes, they do indeed. All right, let's do a bit of Karma Chameleon. Remember this from the 80s? Culture Club, Boy George. Who's up for some of that? Who is up for some of that? Martin, what are the stars and you have to collect in the party bit? Yes, if you collect stars, each star is a star. So, yeah, it earns stars for me. If you click on the star in the party tab, it earns me another star without you having to pay for it. There you go. Because when you give me love, I earn stars. But just to give you an idea, when you give me one love, which is 0.1 of a pence, all right, I earn. I think it's 20 stars. Just to give you an idea, it's 20 stars for one love. All right, it may be 10. I'm not sure. It might be 20. So it gives you an idea of. It's great to collect the stars, but just so you know, it's not worth a huge amount. But it all adds up. If you're just sitting there and you want to watch me, and you know you've run out of money, the stars still help. So if I got enough crew members all collecting stars, it adds up and it's free. But just so you know, it's a lot less than the love that you give me. Karma Chameleon. You want it? All right, I'll do it. Chris is getting all antsy. Look, Karma Chameleon. Oh, I see where you were going. You were doing the song. All right, okay. Here we go. Here it is, Karma Chameleon. You ready? Let's do it. All right, sing along, Karma Chameleon. There's a loving in your eyes all the way. If I listen to your lies, what would you say? I'm a man without conviction. I'm a man who doesn't know how to say a contradiction. You come and go. You come and go. Come, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Loving was easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Didn't hear your wicked words every day. so sweet. I heard them say that my love was an addiction. When you cling, our love is strong. When you go, you're gone forever. You string along, you string along. Yeah, come a chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Loving was easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival. Every day is like survival. You're my lover, that's my rival. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Without conviction, I'm a man who doesn't know how to say a contradiction. You come and go, you come and go. Come a chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Loving was easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Come a chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Loving was easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Come a chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Loving was easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. There we go. Come a chameleon. Hey, Pat is in the house, everybody. Pat is in the house. Shall we say hello to Pat? Yes, let's say hello to Pat. Pat is here. Hey, Pat is one of my top crew members. Chris has set down the gauntlet. Chris has said, no one's beating me to number one this week. I want to be the number one artist member in your crew. Hang on a minute. I want to be the best fan in your crew. What am I talking about? That doesn't even make any sense. Chris sent me some love. Thank you, Chris. Indeed. Thank you for the love. Boom. There we go. Thank you for the love. Appreciate it. There we go. And so happy your session is still on, Lay says, from Sao Paulo. Christopher M. Haha, Chris, that's great. My niece, when she was 5, used to love this song and thought it was Come On, Come a Comedian. Yes. Missed you. Glad to be back today. Pat, it's great to have you, Pat. Great to have you, Pat. I've got to learn some Nina Simone for Lays. And Pat is here. All my best crew members are here. And thank you very much indeed. Lays is here. And Pat, let me just check. Yeah, Pat's still in my crew. She's not left me. I'm only kidding. So, what shall I do now? We've only got 45 minutes left of today's show. And do you know what? It's time. It's time to swing out. It's time to swing out with our favourite crew member. Our lady from Dallas. She's here with us today as we prepare for Thanksgiving. And we're all, I finish in an hour, then I pack up and go get the car ready, and we drive down to Athens to, have you learnt my big song yet? No, I haven't. I haven't got chance yet, CMV Tom. Don't give me a hard time. I'm going to do it. You know I'm going to do it. I just haven't got round to it. So let's do some songs here for Pat from Dallas, our lady from Dallas. Right, Chris, you know you said you don't want to lose a top spot. You be careful now what you say, because we got our high society lady today, our glamorous lady, Pat from Dallas. Have you seen the Dallas Housewives? You seen all those really high-class ladies? Well, we've got one of those in the house right now. Pat, America versus England. There you go. She's straight out the gate. She's just warming up. She's just warming up. Chris, you need to know something, right? Don't ever say to a Texan, America versus England. We've got some very high-class, very powerful, very well-connected ladies here in my crew, and Pat is one of them. So let's do, yeah, I see. We have a little game going on. Right, okay. All right. But you know what? I'm on in an hour and 20 minutes. We're all going to watch you, Tom, when I finish here. We're all going to come and watch you. Right, you ready? Let's do it. That's life. Oh, that's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shut down in May. I know I'm gonna change that too. Oh, when I'm back on top, ooh, in June. I said that's life. It's as funny as it may seem. Some people get their kicks from stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this final world, it keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pirate, a poet, a poet, a pawn and a king. I'm up and down and over and out. I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, and I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. Oh, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, but my heart ain't gonna buy it. There's one thing that's worth a single try. I jump right up on a big bird and then I fly. I've been a puppet, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I'm up and down and over and out. I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, and I pick myself up and get back in the race. I said that's life. I can't deny it. Oh, I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart ain't gonna buy it. If there's nothing shaking here this July. I'm gonna roll myself up. I'm gonna roll myself up. Take it in a big bowl and die. That's life. Oh, that's life. That's life. That's life. Whoa, that's life. Oh, that's life. Oh, that's life. Ooh, that's life. Oh, that's life. Oh, that's life. Oh, that's life. In a big bar It's all gone crazy on the screen. Everyone has gone mental. Pat and Chris, we have a war. It is great. Chris, it's your turn. Send Martyn some more love. It's great. I love this. This is so much fun. Guys, we have just ranked up from 88 in the world to 78. This is absolutely great, and I want to thank you both very, very much indeed. Let me bring both fans up on the screen. We've got Pat, who's killing it. Pat, who's killing it. And Chris is killing it. Pat and Chris. Matched Pat. Be careful what you say, Chris. I've had Pat come in here. Have you seen the big 25,000 loves, the biggest one? Just saying, Chris. She's from Dallas. She's from Texas. She's high society. She's a classy lady. And she loves Frank Sinatra. And right now, we're playing Frank Sinatra, Chris. So you got to be careful what you say. Because if you challenge her, she might take you all the way. That's all I'm saying. I love it. This is so much fun to watch. It's really great, isn't it? It's a lot of fun. We're building up to Thanksgiving. And in half an hour, I got my premiere coming out on YouTube. Check out today my YouTube channel, guys. Check out my YouTube channel, Martyn Lucas. I've got some premieres. Subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell. Because after I finish here today in half an hour, I've got some premieres coming out. I've got about 5 special videos coming out today, live. They're not live, they're recorded songs, actual videos. And I'm happy to lose to Pat. That's not the idea. I want to become number 1. I got as high as number 2 a few weeks ago. Never quite made number 1. I don't want you to let Pat win. No. This is a good game for me. This is a good game for me because I want to win. I want to win this. I don't want I want to win. It's another Pat song. Very, very funny, my friend. I must go set up for my show. Well, all happy Turkey Day. Great, Christopher. We'll come and join you. We're also going to come and check out CMV Studio. It's a mad packed day. We got CMV Studio, who's going to do a set. We got Christopher M, who's going to do a set, and we got my YouTube videos coming out. It's all happening today. You can watch my YouTube video at 12 o'clock. All right, and then you can go and check out CMV Studio and Chris. All right, we're all going to do that. I'm going to do it. All right, this is another song, especially for Pat. Love's been good to me. Love's been good to me. I have been a rover. I have walked alone, hiked 100 highways, never found a home. Still and all I'm happy. The reason is, you see, once in a while, along the way, love's been good to me. There was a girl in Denver before the summer storm. Oh, her eyes were tender, oh, her arms were warm, and she could smile away the thunder, kiss away the rain. Even though she's gone away, she won't hear me complain. I have been a rover, I have walked alone, hiked 100 highways, never found a home. Still and all I'm happy. The reason is, you see, for once in a while, along the way, and love's been good to me. There was a girl in Portland before the winter chill. Oh, we we used to go a-courting at long October hills. Then she could laugh away the dark clouds, cry away the snow. Seems like only yesterday, as down that road I go. I have been a rover, I have walked alone, hiked 100 highways, never found a home. Still on all I'm happy. The reason is, you see, for once in a while along the way, love's been good to me. Love's been good to me. And there we go, 50 loves from Pat. Thank you so much indeed. Boom. And a big thank you as well from Mr. Love as well. Great stuff. Maki Koza has joined. Ben Boy is here. Wonderful stuff. Ben Boy, do you want to call into the show? Let me see. If you want to call into the show, copy and paste that link. And you can come in live to my show. You can come in live to my show and talk to the world. Chris sent me 99. He's just ahead. He's just ahead. He's gone just ahead. Absolutely. He's been following me. He's been following Pat, matching Pat back to back. And he thought, hang on a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. So he went to 99. I want to see where that's made me appear in the charts. Let me have a look. I'm 78 in the world. Let's refresh. Let's refresh. Here we go. 78 becomes 75. 75 in the world. That's great. Love it. Fantastic. Do you know what I need? I need a big song. I need a big song. Try and get one of those big loves. I'm not saying 25. Pat's gone one ahead. She literally has gone one love ahead. I love it. This is so exciting. Do you know what? All we need, I need to do a big song. I need to do a big song. And then what we need then, a big song and someone to come in with one of the big... It's been a while. We've only ever had one 25,000 loves. The day that happened, I went from, I think I was about 40 in the charts, and someone gave me like 20,000 or 25,000, and I went, boom, to number 2. Straight into the chart. It was like the best. It was so exciting. I was like, I fell over. I literally fell over because it was so exciting. Right. This is for Pat. Let's see it. It's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. Remember, everything I do is for charity as well. Everything I do is supporting my YouTube channels, my fundraisers. And listen, guys. Hey, Pat, I'm talking to you now. This is because you'll love this. I had a phone call yesterday live in the show. I think all my fans here watched it and saw it happen. A guy called Bill called me up yesterday. And he told me that he has heard back from Lions Club International Global. We are going to do a fundraiser on my YouTube show, right? A global event. A global event. It will literally raise $1 million in a night. That's the plan. Remember Jerry Lewis used to do his telethon. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? One show, millions of dollars in one night. Well, we're doing this every night, most nights of the week, 4 nights a week. We do these fundraisers. I've never had a global one yet. This is Lions Club, one of the biggest fundraising organizations in the world, and we're doing a global event across the whole world. Pat, can you imagine this? How amazing is this going to be? How amazing is this going to be? It's going to be the best thing ever. And it's, guess when it is? It's the day of love, the day of giving, the day of love. February 14, live on my show. We're going to raise $1 million in a night. We're going to get literally millions of people to watch a global event live in my show. I'm so excited about it. It was the biggest event. Put that in your calendars. February 14th, Sunday night, live on my show. We're going to go all around the world with the biggest fundraiser we've ever done. Wales and England are together competing against Dallas in America. I love it. Let's do a big song then, because we need that big love to come in. Thank you, Pippa, for the love. And Pippa, here it is. Are you ready? I said you the other day about doing this, and I didn't do it. You ready, Pippa? Here is your love. You ready? Here it comes, Pippa. There it is. You're on the screen. Pippa's doing it. Chris is doing it. Chris is doing it, and Pat is doing it. They're all trying to rank me up to get me to be number one. We got number two. We got number two, didn't we? We did number two, but we never quite made number one. This is for Pat. Well, fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, oh, please be true. Yeah. In other words, darling, kiss me. Oh, fill my heart with song and let us sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, oh, hold my hand. Oh, in other words, I love you. Hey guys, if you're watching me on Facebook, on my Facebook page, I know there's quite a few are watching me right there, right now. Go into the comments, see the little new feature. You can give me a little tip, little donation. You can click on the star, and that helps us support the channel. Click on the star and give me some love. Getting ready for Thanksgiving weekend. Oh yes. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let us sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. Yeah. In other words, in other words, I love you. All right. I love it. I'm keeping this going. I'm keeping this going. I want to see what Pat's gonna one big final explosion. We've not had a big explosion for ages. We've not had a really big explosion. And I want to see a big explosion. So I'm trying to think of all my big songs that might make it happen. All right. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. regrets. I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up, I spat it out, I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. I've loved. Hang on a minute, what's happened here? What's happened here? Pat just sent you $299. What do you mean? What's happened? What's happened? This is huge news. Huge news. What's happened, Pat? I don't see that. What did you do? What did you do? I don't like, stop the music. Crazy. What's just happened? Just sent you $299. Whoa. Everybody, Chris, what's going on? So What did you do? Did you just buy some love? You've not donated it yet, though, have you? I'm like, what is about to happen? That's insane. What is it? Chris, just give me whoa, what's going on? Chris, just give me 1,000 loves. Hang on a minute. Have I missed it? What's happened? It's not refreshed on my screen. Pat has just said that is love dollars. $299. Yeah, but Pat, when you buy the love, I don't get the love until you donate it on the screen, okay? Until you give the love on the screen, I don't get that. You've bought the love, I don't get that love. That's in your bank. Is that what you just done? Or have you just done it and I missed it? We need to check. This is huge news. Pat just said she spent $299. We are 62 in the world. We've ranked up again. We're 62. And Chris has just given me 1,000 loves. And I'm on the floor. That has never happened before. Love doll. It came up on the screen. Oh, whoa! Look at 299. What is that? 209. Oh, hang on a minute. 200. That's not 299. What is that? 200. Right, I just worked right. Okay. You gave me 299 loves. I got it. I saw it. Not $299. 299 loves. God, I nearly had a heart attack then, because that would have been like 1 million loves. That would have been like 1 million loves. I'd be number one in the charts right now. You gave me 299 loves. Pat, you give me a heart attack then. I thought in the chat you said you spent $299. That's like 1 million loves. $299 is 1 million loves. I would have been number one in the charts right there if you'd done that. Oh, I nearly had a heart attack. I was looking for it thinking, what's gone on? What's gone on? They have new loves. All right, I see it. All right, I got it now. All right. Everybody, huge round of applause. Chris just gave me 1,000 loves. 1,000 loves. Can't believe it. 1,000 loves. Chris, that's a huge love. That's flipping out. I got to breathe for a minute. I've got all this love coming in. Love dollars. It came up on the screen. Love dollars. Yeah. I was You wrote $299 in the chat, and I'm going, what? That's like 1 million loves. I'd be number one. If someone gave me $299, I'd be number one in the world. And that'd be like, I'd have 1 million stars. It'd be like brilliant. Ah, right. Whoa, 99 loves. What's going on? Everyone's going crazy. Sorry, I typed a dollar instead of love. It's okay. It's okay. Pippa, thank you so much indeed. Pat, thank you so much indeed. All of you, this is just the best thing ever. Oh, you're just all being so kind to me. I can't believe it. Thanksgiving special. So just so you know, guys, in a couple of minutes' time, I'm going to be I've got a YouTube premiere coming out. If you've all subscribed to my YouTube channel and rung the bell, you've probably just got a notification, because I just did a notification, all right? In 15 minutes, I got 2 premieres coming out, and in the next few hours, I got a few premieres coming out. Check them out on YouTube, all right? Some surprise videos. I'm like 61 now. Good, isn't it? Let me have a look. 61. Let's have a look. It's in my crew. 61. I think I am. I think yes, you're dead right. There you are. 69 crew members. 60. This is the best. I love it. You guys, the best. Right. Let's do this for Pat. Requesting Love Changes Everything. Okay, Love Changes Everything right after this. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Start spreading the news. I'm living today, right to the very heart of it, in New York. These little town blues are melting away, right to the very heart of it, in old New York. I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away, right to the very heart of it, in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. In a city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. The little town blues are I wanna make a brand new start of it, in old New York. And I make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York. Oh, Pat came in with 500 loves. Can you see on the screen, everybody? Can you see on the screen the podium? If you're watching me on a computer, you can actually see the score. Who's in the lead? We have 4 minutes left to go. Pippa is in third place with 205. Pat is in second with 1,189. And Chris is 2,926. Oh, we're going to rank up today. We're going to be number 1 in the world. We got as high as number 2. Here's I can't get the words out. Here is, I'm so excited when all this happens. It is great. Chris, thank you. Pippa, thank you. Pat, thank you. Let's do it. Let's go all the way to number 1 this week. Love changes everything, especially for Pippa. Here we go. Love changes everything. Hands and faces, earth and sky. Love changes everyone. How you live and how you die. Love will turn your world around, and the night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love changes everything. Live or perish in its name. Oh, love will never, never let you be the same. Love changes everyone. How you live and how you die. Love bursts in and suddenly all our wisdom disappears. Love will turn your world around, and the night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love changes everything. Live or perish in its name. Oh, love will never, never let you be the same. Off into the world we go, planning future, shaping years. Love bursts in and suddenly all our wisdom disappears. Love will turn your world around, and the night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love changes everything. Live or perish in its name. Oh, love will never, never let you be the same. Love will never, never let you be the same. Love changes everything. Absolutely great. Thank you so much indeed for that request. Wow. Listen, folks, I've just had a message from Sessions. We're the fastest growing crew on Sessions right now. We're going up the chart. We've got 10 minutes to go before I finish my set. And I can't believe how quickly we've gone up. Wow. We started out today at 149. We got to 99. We went 70. We went 80, 70, 60. Guys, we are now 51. 51, and we've gone through the 109,000 stars. Amazing. Great. We're 50. I can't believe it. Great. 4 days to go. Let's get Martyn to number 1. I got as high as number 2 in the world. Didn't quite make number 1. You guys are the best. I hope you're loving the Loving the requests. This is great. We got Pippa on 208 in third place. In second place, it's Pat with 1,189. And in first place, it's Chris with 3,126. But anything can happen in the last 8 minutes. Don't forget, someone can come in at the last minute and go, 5,000. Somebody can, and it's happened. It has happened. It has absolutely happened. Let me hear from one of my sponsors. This lady paid $200. This could be you. 100 plays a week for $200. If you'd like to promote your business, send me a video and I'll play your commercial. Here we go. There we go. That was a commercial for Cindy Coggins Realtor, #1 Realtor here in Dallas. Fantastic. Dom has just joined. Pippa got you on big screen. Great. Big screen is where it's happening. Request House of the Rising Sun. Someone needs to message Gail. Gail comes in when I play this, and she gave me 5,000 once. You remember that? Do you remember that moment? It is like, I open the champagne and everything when that happens. I open the champagne when that happens. House of the Rising Sun. Let's do it. You ready? Martyn, love your music. You are the greatest. We're having so much fun. Did you hear what I said earlier about the Global Lions Club fundraiser? $1 million in one night. Millions of subscribers. It's a global event for you, for Lions. February the 14th, Sunday night, live on my show. It's going to be the biggest day ever on my channel. February the 14th, few months away. Very, 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 very excited about it. Really excited about it. It's going to be the biggest night ever. Okay, here we go. Here is the House of the Rising Sun. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been a ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. What a mother was, she was a tailor, and she sold my new blue jeans. And my father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Well, the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time he'll be satisfied is when he's on a drunk. What a mother tell your children not to do spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Oh yeah, yeah, in the house of the rising sun. I got 1 foot on the platform and the other foot on the train, and I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. To wear that ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been a ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. There we go, House of the Rising Sun. We've come to the end of our show. It's about, are you ready, folks? I need you all to go over to YouTube. Right now, at midday, in 2 minutes from now, world premiere of my new video comes on YouTube. I've got several videos coming out today on my YouTube channel. Go over there right now. I'll be going live in literally 2 minutes from now. I'm going to finish, and then you can go over there and join me. Be there with me in the live chat. I'd love you to come and be with me. I've got a premiere video. If you've subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's in the videos. You can see it right there. When it goes live, you'll see it. And come on in and comment live in the chat. I'll be there with you commenting. I hope you enjoy it. I've got some new special videos come out today, and they are videos that I've made specially to put on YouTube. So there we go. Chris, it looks like in the last minute you're in the lead. Pippa is 238 loves, Pat 1,189 loves, and Chris is 3,126 loves in this session. And it's been a great session. Thank you ever so much. Everyone's been here. I'll see you back tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Time here in the United States for a nighttime show. That's midnight in the UK because we're all off for Thanksgiving. I'm now leaving to go down to Athens to visit the mother-in-law with my wife. Afternoon and evening, tomorrow morning and afternoon. I'll be back tomorrow night here in my show. Thank you ever so much, everyone that's been here. I hope you've all enjoyed it. You've been great. Come over now and join me live on YouTube. It's going to be a lot of fun. God bless America. God save the Queen. And see you all later. Right now on YouTube, my world premieres. Come and check it out. You've been great. See you back tomorrow for another live show. Take care. Bye-bye for now.